yours, but there's always someone else.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Eagles and the Atlanta Braves. Edgar Beltran gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Striding in is Alden Mueller. He will lead this one off today.
Mueller.
Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs on defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Michael Putnam.
Stepping in next, Michael Putnam, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Now the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an effort his teammates are appreciative of. In now, Charlie Hahn. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
2-1. This is in the air to left. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Garcia, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Now at the plate, here is Barack Brinkley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Low with the splitter, ball one. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Francisco.
Digging in next, Francisco Armas. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Up next, Johnny Meyer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's up.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first ball game now with 2 away. Digging in will be Eduardo Franco, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Meyer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Hits in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there. And that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Popped him up. Pitts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Atlanta. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Dustin Lucas.
Dustin Lucas.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Lucas stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Pedro Rodriguez.
Now into the box, Pedro Rodriguez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
He's set, and the pitch. Enrique Herrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So now to the plate, Ike Brady. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So now here is Clifford Little. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Little.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Low.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Popped him up. Rodriguez moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 6. The catcher, Goldie.
And now Colby Quinlan as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
0-1, here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Colby Quinlan becomes out number 2 this inning.
Carlo. Hidalgo.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Hidalgo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High in the air down the right field line. Mueller is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Now it'll be Damon Shannon, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Damon Shannon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Alden Mueller, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Mueller, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2030.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Brinkley ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next to hit, Michael Putnam. He flew out in his last debut. First delivery to him.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Meyer is there for it, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Garcia.
Juan Garcia.
From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So now into the box is Rafael Sixto. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
One 0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is a curveball swung on and missed.
1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Brinkley.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Barack Brinkley is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And there he goes towards second. A ball and 2 strikes now. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Francisco Armas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Count is 1-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Braves strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Charlie Hahn.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Connor Pitt.
Into the box, Connor Pitts, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Hahn aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Dustin Lucas. Lays off 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Pedro Rodriguez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Enrique Herrera. He singled first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now to bat, Johnny Meyer worked a walk his first time up.
The third baseman, Johnny Meyer.
Here's the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta.
And now in the box, Eduardo Franco. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
One out, nobody on. One and two.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here comes the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now to the plate here is Clifford Little. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Colby Quinlan will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's strikes. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And there's the first strike, 2-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count. Here it comes. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
2-out double left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in once again is Ike Grady. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And it's quickly 0-2. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, one away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch is popped up, and this is taken in for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alden Mueller flew out last time up. And this is taken outside for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the fifth coming up. And welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he fouls this one off. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Grady over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4.
Stepping in for the Braves, Juan Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next, it'll be Rafael Sixto.
Rafael Sixto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Barack Brinkley would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
First pitch of the AB now. Barack Brinkley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So now to the plate, Michael Putnam, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The second baseman, Michael Putnam.
First offering. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Charlie Hahn. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Fastball well outside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 2.
He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Standing in now, Connor Pitts, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
2 balls and a strike to count. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brinkley ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Dustin Lucas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
At the plate, Pedro Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-0. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
In now, Enrique Herrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, the Eagles lead it 3-0. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Francisco Armas. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Rolando Clemens is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
To 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Herrera is right there, 1 down. Stepping up is Johnny Meyer. First pitch of the AB now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So here is Eduardo Franco as the switch hitter of that right-handed here.
It's hard to come up with any rhyme or reason why switch hitters hit from one side better than the other, but if you look at the numbers, he's not quite as successful hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
0-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Meyer leads off first with one away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box, Clifford Little. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And a ball 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand 1. Still down 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Ike Grady.
Ike Grady.
Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
So next is